Welcome back to Core Java series. Okay, we are going to learn very powerful concept today. Okay, that is about abstract class in Java. So, what is the abstract class and why do we require it? Okay, I'll first use some real example. Okay, first of all, what are the rule? You cannot make object of an abstract class. Second, you can have non-abstract and as well as abstract function. Okay. Third, all child classes have to implement the abstract function of child class. Okay, these are the rules. First of all, you cannot make object of an abstract class. You can have non-abstract as well as abstract functions inside abstract class. All child class have to implement the abstract function of abstract class. Sorry for that. Okay, abstract class. Fine. Now, uh, when I started teaching you, okay, about inheritance, we discussed about this example. Correct? If you remember. So we were having a person class. Person class is having some properties. Okay, then there are two functions. Okay, one function is used for accepting the data, and other function is used for displaying this thing. Then we used to have employee class, okay, which is the child class of person, and then we have a student class, okay, which is child class of person class only. Fine. Then we used to make object over here, and now, okay, our main class is person class. Okay, our main class is person class. Now, what I'll do here, I'll make some changes here. I'm just commenting this, okay, because we have already done this example. Okay, if not, please just visit to my series of Core Java. Okay, there is an example of inheritance. You can get it over there. So now I say person, okay, new person. Fine, you can see that. And now I am able to get the accept data, display data, etc. etc. But now the question is, okay, now the question is whether our design of the application should allow to make object of person class, yes or no. So logically no. Okay, because see, if someone asks you find the area of a circle, so the next question should be which shape, rectangle, circle, etc. etc. The same way, okay, person is not existence, okay, unless it is an employee or a student or customer, etc. etc. So it means if our design of the class is allowing to make object of the person class, it means the design is not proper. So what is the solution for it? So the solution is, okay, what we do, Java says, okay, declare the class as abstract class. Fine. Now what you observe, once you declare a class as abstract class in Java, it does not allow you to make object of the class. Okay, you can see here, it is saying cannot instantiate the type of the person because now it is abstract class. It means now you are not able to make, okay, object of the person class. All right, that is what the meaning of abstract class is there. So now what is the purpose of abstract class? So abstract class is basically used for making, okay, a general class for every child classes. So now purposely we have stored here some properties and some function, okay, which is common to all the person. In our example, the person can be employee or the person can be student, okay, and customer, etc. etc. So this is proper up to here. All right. So we make so abstract class is basically used for making a general class, okay, so that child classes will get everything whatever there in the general class. So basically Child class need not have to write down the code again and again. It saves a lot of time as far as the coding is concerned. Okay, now what is an abstract function? Okay, now let's say I'll come here and I just introduce a new function that is public. Okay, void, and I say welcome. Okay, and it is expecting I should pass a string type of parameter. So let us say I say string. Okay, the string and then name. All right, now I come here and I print here this out. Okay, any company name. Let us say I say system.out.println. Sorry, system.out.println. Okay, now let's say I say welcome to TCS company. You can find write down any random company name. I'm just writing here, and now I'll come here and I say name plus. Okay, let's say we'll give some spaces. Now see, we are having a function. Okay, we are having a function. Okay, the name of the function is welcome, and it is expecting that we should pass a parameter of a string type at the runtime. Correct? Now we cannot make object of the person class. We have seen that. So now what I'll do? Okay, I just remove the comment and I say welcome, and I say John. Okay, and then this is also your student object, and a student is also able to get it. So o1 dot welcome message. Fine. Now I'll pass some name here. Whatever you want, you can pass here. I'm just passing Maya. Fine. Now see this here. What changes I have done? Okay. So person class is there. Now person class is having a function welcome, which is expecting that we should pass a parameter of a string type, and we are printing it. So now on line number 66, we are trying to make an object of the class employee, passing the name as John. Okay, then line number 72, making object. Okay, and here we are passing name. All right, let's say we'll try to run this, and what will happen? Okay, you can say John, welcome to TCS company. Maya, welcome to TCS company. Now, if you think, now the message is not logical actually. This trend is still working student is still studying in a college. For this is okay, welcome to TCS company, the message is coming. But for a student also, the message is same, welcome to TCS company. Now suppose there is another class, child class, which is customer. Okay, for him the message will be same, welcome to TCS company. Okay, which is not logical. But the requirement of the company says whenever a student is there or employee is there or customer is there, welcome message should be displayed. But it should be accordingly. Okay, if a student, then the message should be, welcome message should be according to the student. And if it is employee, welcome message should be according to the employee. So we cannot see, we have actually here the function implementation here. So what Java says in this case, okay, do not implement it. Rather you make this as an abstract function. Okay, now see this here. Alright, now as far as abstract function is concerned, okay, you cannot have body. So what do you mean by that? You cannot define the function inside the abstract function, because once you declare a function as abstract function, okay, you cannot have body of it. Body, I mean to say this, correct? But now what have you observed? Okay, see, the message comes here, employee must implement the inherited abstract method welcome. If I scroll down here, okay, I can see here, okay, it is saying the type. What is the meaning of this? Okay, let's go back to this thing. First of all, I told you, you cannot make object of the child class, this class, correct? So this is clear. Second, you can have non-abstract as well as abstract function. So if I go to this, okay, this is our non-abstract function and this is our abstract function. So I hope that is also clear. Fine. Third point, what I told you, all child class have to implement the abstract function of the abstract class. Okay, now here the message is coming. Okay, so technically the meaning of the message is Java is suggesting you that you should implement the function welcome in both the child classes. So what I'll do now, okay, I'll come here and write down here public void welcome and string message. Oh, sorry. Okay, let me write here string. Okay, and you please observe it. Fine, the message has gone. Same way, what I'll do here. Okay, I'll come here and in a student also. Okay, I'll make the changes. Fine, the error has gone. Okay, I'm requesting you to practice this way. You will not forget in your life the concept of abstract classes. Correct? Now, what I'll do, I'll copy this. Okay, let's see this example. So, this is my employee. I cut it here. Okay, now this is your this. Now I'll change here. Oh, sorry, it is now the variable is m, so I say m. Okay, now here I say m. Fine, because this now I say welcome to Mukesh Patel College of Engineering. Okay, engineering. Okay, now see this here. Fine. So first of all, the class is abstract. You are not allowed to make object of this class. Okay. Now it has a function welcome. Okay, it is abstract. Fine. When the abstract function is there, you cannot have body. But then it becomes compulsory for child classes to override them. But they are implementing as per their own requirement. Okay, you can see it. Okay, now let's try to run this. I hope you should understand this properly. Okay, John come welcome to, because it is employee, and Maya welcome to Mukesh Patel College of Engineering because he is friend. I think now this become so that is the purpose of abstract class. So basically, abstract class is used for making a general class, so that child class can have the same properties and the function. Okay, but some functions are abstract. All right. Now I'll show you another example. Okay, how can we use it in real practical life? Now just see here, I have a class person here, payments here. Okay, now this is your amount and there is a constructor which is expecting that we should pass amount of double type and I am assigning to this. Now, see, you always order something either in Amazon or Flipkart or any portal. Okay, now when it comes to the payment, okay, you can make payment through credit card, PayPal, okay, UPI, net banking, etc., etc. So for this purpose, line number 11, I have made this as an abstract void make payment. Okay, and then there is a function print receipt, which is printing payment of amount is processed. So this is your abstract class. Okay, so you are not allowed to make object of this class, and that's what the application required. Now there is a user, okay, who is going to pay through credit card. So the standing payment class, correct? So there is a card number. Now this is constructor for your credit card payment. It is expecting two things. One is the amount, and the second is a string card number. And I am using here super keyword, which I discussed you in the previous session. Okay, and card number will pass over here. Fine, and this is assigning to this card number. And then make payment. So if you see here, the make payment was abstract function. So now it is compulsory for this credit card to implement this. All right, so we are displaying here the message. Okay, processing of card payment, rupees, etc., with this card number. And then print receipt. So this is your print receipt. Okay, it's a very good example. Now someone is paying through PayPal, and we know that whenever it comes to payment through PayPal, we require the email ID. So line number 38, we are having an email ID. Again, the PayPal, the constructor for this. Okay, we are passing the amount and string email. All right, and here the make payment, which is here. Okay, abstract function, we are trying to make this thing. Okay, processing PayPal, this, some message. And now, if you see here, I'll just delete this. Okay, what are we doing basically? Equal to new credit card payment. Okay, 100. And this is our card payment. And we are making object of the credit card and passing the reference of the payment. And now invoking this given function. Same way over here, okay, PayPal, this is the amount and any you can write down here. Okay, let us say this. Fine, and then PayPal payment. Let's say we'll try to run this. Okay, what will happen? Okay, you can see processing credit card, this, and process and processing of PayPal. Okay, I hope that is very, very much clear to you. That is the purpose of your abstract class, and these are the rules which I have mentioned over here.